Om Shanti. Today is Sunday, the 23rd of February 2025. On this Sunday morning, let us listen to the Avyakta Bapdada's Murli, which was originally held on 17th of February 2004. So the Avyakta Murli of 23rd February 2025 is a revised Murli of 17th of February 2004. Avyakta Bapdada says, in essence, give everyone your cooperation and enable them to be cooperative. Let your treasure store last forever. So let's hear the essence once again of this Avyakta Murli, which was held 21 years ago. In essence, Baba says, give everyone your cooperation and enable them to be cooperative. Let your treasure store last forever. Om Shanti. Today, Bap Dada himself has come to celebrate his own birthday, as well as the children's diamond-like birthday, Shiv Jayanti. So, 17th of February 2004 was Shiv Jayanti, which is again the Murli of that day being revised again on 23rd of February 2025. Baba says, today Bap Dada himself has come to celebrate his own birthday, as well as the children's diamond-like birthday, Shiv Jayanti. All of you children have come here to celebrate the birthday of your Parlokik and Alokik fathers, and the Father has come to celebrate your birthday. The Father is pleased to see the fortune of you children. Wah, my elevated children. Baba says, my children with elevated fortune, wah, that you have incarnated at the same time as the Father to finish the darkness of the world. So why is Father pleased to see the fortune of us children? And how is he pleased? Baba says, wah, my children with elevated fortune, wah, that you have incarnated at the same time as the Father to finish the darkness in the world. Throughout the whole cycle, no one else can have such a birthday that you celebrate with God, the Father. So Baba says, throughout the whole cycle, no one else can have such a birthday that you children celebrate with God the Father. Devotee souls also celebrate this Alokik, extremely loving and unique birthday. So who else celebrate this? Devotee souls also celebrate this Alokik, extremely lovely and unique birthday, but you children celebrate a meeting, whereas devotee souls simply sing praise. So what is the difference between us Brahmin souls and devotee souls celebrating Shivratri or Shiv Jayanti? Devotee souls, Baba says, also celebrate this Alokik, extremely lovely and unique birthday, but you children celebrate a meeting, whereas devotee souls simply sing praise. They sing praise and they also continue to call out. Bap Dada, while listening to the praise that the devotees sing, also hears their call and gives them the fruit of their number-wise feelings of faith. However, there is a great difference between those devotees and you children. So, Baba is clarifying that there is a great difference between those devotees and you children. They celebrate the memorial of the elevated actions that you performed and your elevated fortune very well. And this is why Bap Dada congratulates the devotees when he sees the divine activities of their devotion. For all of them have copied your memorials very well. So what is Bap Dada doing? Baba says that Bap Dada congratulates the devotees when he sees the divine actions, sees the divine activities of their devotion. For all of them have copied your memorials very well. Baba highlights the word copies or copied your memorials very well. They also hold a fast on this day. They hold a fast for a short time of just temporary cleanliness of their food and drink. You make a vow for the whole birth, that is, for the whole life of complete purity, which includes your food, interaction, words and deeds. So what is the difference between the devotees and us Brahmin children? Whereas they hold a fast for a short time of just temporary cleanliness of their food and drink, we, that is the Brahmin children, make a vow for the whole birth, that is for the whole life, of complete purity, which includes our food, interaction, words and deeds. So Baba says, whilst living your life at the confluence age, you also have to remain pure in your thoughts, words and actions. Not only do you have to become pure, you also have to make others pure. So look at how the intellects of devotees are no less. They have copied your memorials very well. All of you have surrendered everything wasteful and have become powerful. That is, you have surrendered your impure lives. As a memorial of your surrender, they make a sacrifice, but they don't offer themselves as a sacrifice. They sacrifice a goat. Look how well they have copied you. So, in today's Murli, Baba is highlighting how the devotees have copied us Brahmin children. So, this is the essence of the opening paragraph of the Murli. Baba says, as a memorial of your surrender, they make a sacrifice, but they don't offer themselves as a sacrifice. They sacrifice a goat. So, look how well they have copied you. Why do they sacrifice a goat? They have copied this very well too. What does a goat do? It constantly says, main, or I in Hindi. Main means I. That is the consciousness of the I of body consciousness. It is because of this I that there is the arrogance of the body, and this arrogance of the body is the seed of all vices. Let's hear the last two sentences once again. Baba says, why do people sacrifice a goat? Because here also they have copied us very well, because a goat continues to say main, meaning I in Hindi. So that is the consciousness of the I of body consciousness. It is because of this I that there is the arrogance of the body, and this arrogance of the body is the seed of all vices. Bap Dada has also earlier told you that it is this consciousness of the I of body consciousness, I as in the letter I of body consciousness, that causes an obstruction to your totally surrendering yourself. It is easy to surrender the common consciousness of I, that is, I am a body, or the consciousness of I in terms of the relations of your body or possessions of the body. You have done this already, have you not? Baba asks us. Or not yet. So what is Baba asking us to do? It is easy to surrender the common consciousness of I, that I am a body, or the consciousness of I in terms of the relations of the body or possessions of the body. So Baba checks from us whether we have already done it or not. Has this not been done yet? The more progress you make, the more consciousness of I becomes extremely subtle and deep. Baba says it is easy to finish any gross consciousness of I. However, the deep consciousness of I, such as if you develop any consciousness of I for the specialities you receive as your godly birthright, for the blessing of the intellect you have, or for the blessing of becoming an embodiment of this knowledge, for the blessing and specialities of doing service, or for a godly gift, those are called the deep consciousness of I. Whatever I do or whatever I say, it is right, and that is what should happen. This royal consciousness of I becomes a burden and stops you from going into the flying stage. So, what are the few aspects that Baba is highlighting as the deep consciousness of I? Let us hear them again. Baba says, if you develop any consciousness of I for the specialities that you receive as your godly birthright, for the blessing of the intellect you have, or for the blessing of becoming a deep embodiment of this knowledge, for the blessing and specialities of doing service, or for a godly gift, those are called the deep consciousness of I. Whatever I do or whatever I say, it is right, and that is what should happen. This royal consciousness of I becomes a burden and stops you from going into the flying stage. So, the Father says, surrender the consciousness of I in even this. Let there be no consciousness of I for a godly gift, neither I nor mine. It is a godly gift, a blessing from God, a speciality from God. So the surrender of all of you is so deep. So Baba asks us, so have you checked whether you have surrendered the consciousness of I, of both ordinary things and also of the royal form? Have you done this, or are you still doing it? I will have to surrender it anyway. All of you jokingly say, we have to die, meaning bow down anyway. So, what do children joke with the father? We have to die anyway. However, this dying is living in God's lap. So, surrender of the consciousness of I means to die while living in God's lap. This dying is not dying. It is taking birth in the lap of the deities for 21 births. Baba says this is why you surrender yourselves in happiness, do you not? You don't surrender yourselves while crying out, do you? No. In devotion too, a sacrifice that cries out is not accepted. So, whenever we do any devotion, it should be with full happiness. So, Baba says in devotion too, a sacrifice that cries out is not accepted. So, those who surrender themselves with their limited I and mind can happily claim a right to an inheritance for birth after birth. So, what is Baba saying? Those who surrender themselves with their limited I and mind can happily claim a right to an inheritance for birth after birth. Therefore, Baba says, check. When it comes to the transformation of wasteful thoughts, wasteful words and wasteful activities, do you bring about that transformation happily or by compulsion? So what is Baba asking us to check? When it comes to transforming the waste thoughts, wasteful words and wasteful activities, do we bring about that transformation happily or by compulsion? Baba further asks, do you transform yourselves out of love or through effort? When all of you children took birth, you made the occupation of your lives that of world transformers who transform the world. So, when we children first came into Gyan, we made the vow that we will make the occupation of our lives as world transformers who transform the world. This is the occupation of the Brahmin birth of all of you, is it not? Baba asks. If this is firm, wave your hands. You are waving your flags. Very good. That day, everyone had a Shiv Baba flag which they were all waving. So Baba says, today is the day for flags. Very good. However, don't just wave the flags just like that. So Baba cautions also. Baba says, don't wave the flags just like that. It is very easy to wave flags just like that. But you now have to shake your minds. You have to transform your minds. You are courageous, are you not? Do you have courage? Yes, you have a lot of courage. Acha. Now, Baba changes the topic and says, Bap Dada saw one thing of great happiness. What was that? Do you know that? Bap Dada has given you a special gift for this year. If you have even a little courage in any task this year, whether it is for self-transformation or for any task or for world service, Baba says whether it is for self-transformation, for any task or for world service, if you do that with courage, then this year has received the blessing of your being given extra help. So, Baba highlights the words gift and extra. Baba says that Bap Dada has given you a special gift for this year. So, what is that? If you even have a little courage in any task this year, so Baba qualifies what kind of tasks, whether it is for self-transformation for any task or for world service. If you do that with courage, then this year has received the blessing of your being given extra help. So what was the news or scene of happiness that Bap Dada saw? That in the service for Shiv Jayanti this year, everyone is moving forward with lots and lots and lots of courage and zeal and enthusiasm. On hearing this sentence, everyone clapped. So Baba says, yes, you may clap. Will you always clap in this way or only in Shivratri? Why did people clap? Baba said about the news or scene of happiness which Bab Dada saw, that in the service for Shiv Jayanti this year, everyone is moving forward with lots and lots and lots of courage and zeal and enthusiasm. So Baba says, always continue to clap. Acha. You write your news from everywhere to Madhuban, and Bab Dada sees that in the subtle region. You have good enthusiasm and you have also made good plans. Similarly, the zeal and enthusiasm for service will increase the zeal and enthusiasm in souls of the world. What is Baba saying? The zeal and enthusiasm for service will increase the zeal and enthusiasm in souls of the world. Look, the sapling that Dadiji, the instrument, planted has performed wonders, has it not? The result is good. This is why Bab Dada will not mention the name of each and every center now, but Bab Dada is giving multi-million-fold congratulations for the results of the service done everywhere by all the serviceable children, remembering their specialities and their names. They are watching it there too. The children who are watching this at their own places are becoming happy. They are happy abroad too, because all of you are the specially beloved deity souls of the world. So what is Baba saying? The children who are watching this at their own places are becoming happy. They are happy abroad too, because all of you are the especially beloved deity souls of the world. When Bab Dada sees the gathering of you children, he sees you in your three forms. So what are they? First, the present self-sovereigns. You are also kings now. Baba says in the world too, a father would say to his children, my kingly children, my king child. Even if they are poor, he would say, my king child. A Lokik father would always treat his child as a king. Baba says, however, even at the present confluence age, the father sees all of you children as self-sovereigns. You are kings, are you not? You are self-sovereigns, masters of yourselves. Secondly, how does Bab Dada see us? So, self-sovereigns at the present, rulers of the world in the future. And thirdly, from the copper age to the end of the iron age, you are the worthy of worship ones who have a right to be worshipped. So, Bab Dada sees all of you children in these three forms. He doesn't see you as ordinary. So, what were the forms? Firstly, as a king child. Secondly, self-sovereigns in the present and rulers of the world in the future. And thirdly, from the copper age to the end of the iron age, we are the worthy of worship ones who have a right to be worshipped. So Bab Dada doesn't see us as ordinary children. Baba says, no matter what you are like, Bab Dada sees all of you children as self-sovereigns, royal children. You are Raj Yogis, are you not? Is anyone here a Praja Yogi? Baba is asking. Are there any Praja Yogis? No. All of you are Raj Yogis. So, a Raj Yogi means a king. The Father himself has come to celebrate the birthday of such self-sovereigns, masters of the self. Look, all of you double foreigners have come from abroad to celebrate your birthday. Double foreigners, raise your hands. So, which land is the furthest away? Is it America? Or is there any land further away than that? However, where has Bab Dada come from? Bab Dada has come from the supreme abode. So, he has love for you children. Your birthday is so elevated that even God has to come. So, what is Baba saying? Your birthday is so elevated that even God has to come. A banner had been made saying, Baba, we love you, in many different languages. So, having read that, Baba says, yes, you have made a good banner. You have written it in all languages. Bab Dada is congratulating all the children of all the different languages in all the countries for their birthday. Baba says, look, you are celebrating Shiv Jayanti of the Father. But what is the Father? A point. You are celebrating the Jayanti, the incarnation of the point. Whose birthday is the most diamond-like? That of the point. A point. So, there is such a great praise of a point, that is 0. So a point symbolizes zero or nothingness. This is why Bab Dada says constantly remember the 3 points. Baba says the numbers 7 and 8 are complicated to write, but to write a point is so easy. Constantly remember the 3 points. You know all 3 of them very well, do you not? You are a point, the father is a point, you are points, the children of the point, and when you have to act, you come onto this world stage to act. This drama is on the world stage. So whatever acts you performed in the drama, they have become the past. So put a full stop. So what is a full stop? A point. Therefore, Baba says constantly remember the 3 points. I am a point, we are the children of the point, and we are playing our parts in the world drama. So when it becomes a past in the drama, we have to put a full stop. The full stop is also a point. Therefore, Baba has said, constantly remember the 3 points. Look at all the wonders. In today's world, what has the greatest importance? Baba is asking us. What is it that has the greatest importance? Baba answers, money. Money has that importance. Money does have importance, does it not? In front of money, even parents are nothing. Money is everything. In that too, if you put a 0 after 1, what does it become? It becomes 10. Put a second 0 and it becomes 100. Put a third 0 and it becomes 1,000. So it is the wonder of the 0. In money, it is the wonder of a 0 in terms of becoming an elevated soul. It is the wonder of a point. Karan Karavan Har too is a point. So what has importance in everything? The point, does it not? So Baba is making us remember the 3 points, the self, the father and the drama, and is giving as usual a very beautiful Lokik example and says anything put after 1, that is 0, it increases its value. So the nothingness or 0 is also a point which we must remember. Simply remember the point and do not go into any expansion. You can remember a point. Become a point. Remember the point and put a full stop. That is all. This is the effort. Is it difficult? Baba asks. Or is it easy? Those who think that it is easy, raise your hands. Easy. In that case, you will have to put a full stop. When any problems come, do you put a full stop or a question mark? Baba says do not put a question mark, put a full stop. A question mark is very crooked. Look, write a question mark. That is very crooked. Whereas it is so easy to put a full stop. So, do you know how to become a point? Do you? All of you are very clever. Bab Dada gave special congratulations for the special service that you are doing very well. You will continue to do that. But for every day in the future, you are world servants. Baba is highlighting the words world servants. Do you remember how Father Brahma used to sign himself? World servant. So, you are world servants. So, the service of the world will not be completed by just by your doing service on Shivratri. Therefore, keep the aim, I am a world server. So, what should we remember? I am a world server. Baba says you have to serve the world with every breath and at every second. So what should we remember? We have to serve the world with every breath and at every second. Whoever comes and whoever you are in contact with, you have to be a bestower and give something or other to that one. No one should go back empty-handed. So what should we make firm in our minds? Baba says, whoever comes and whoever you are in contact with, you have to be a bestower and give something or other to that one. No one should go back empty-handed. Let your infinite treasure store remain open all the time. At the very least, have good wishes and pure feelings for everyone. See them, listen to them, and make contact with them with good wishes and pure feelings, and give those souls your cooperation. what a simple task Baba has given us. Baba says, at the very least, have good wishes and pure feelings for everyone. See them, listen to them, and make contact with them with good wishes and pure feelings, and give those souls your cooperation. Baba says, all souls now have a great need of your cooperation. Therefore, give them your cooperation and enable them to become cooperative. Give them any type of cooperation, whether through your minds or through words or through your contacts and relationships. So remember the special slogan of this birthday festival of Shivratri: give your cooperation and enable them to be cooperative. So let's highlight this sentence and underline this sentence: give your cooperation and enable them to be cooperative. At least Baba says, whoever comes into contact or has a relationship with you, any relationship, and someone or other does come, don't offer them any other hospitality, but definitely give each one Dil Khush Toli. Not the Dil Khush Toli that is made in the kitchen here. Make their hearts happy. Baba says to make their hearts happy means to serve them with Dil Khush Toli. Will you serve them this? There is no effort in this. Baba says you don't have to give extra time or effort. Simply serve them Dil Khush Toli with pure feelings. They become happy and you are happy. What else do you need? So you will remain happy and give happiness to others. Baba says the faces of all of you should never be too serious. Being serious too much is not good either. Let there be a smile. It is good to be serious, but when you are too serious, it then looks as though you are lost somewhere else. You are seeing everything, but you are lost. You are speaking, but you are speaking as though you are lost in something. So, that type of face is not good. Baba says, let your faces always be smiling. Do not let your faces be serious. When you say, what can I do? How can I do it? You then become serious. However, the more work you have, the more you have to smile. You do know how to smile, do you not? Baba asks us. You do know. Look at your non-living images. Are they ever portrayed with serious faces? So, as usual, Baba is explaining his point with such a nice, logic, simple example. Baba asks, you do know how to smile, don't you? Look at your non-living images. Are they ever portrayed with serious faces? If they were portrayed with serious faces, you would say that the artist was not good or the artist was no good. So, if you too remain serious, it would be said that you don't know the art of living. So what will you do? What will you teachers do? Acha, there are many teachers. Congratulations, congratulations for service. Acha. Baba asks, can you make your ancestor and worthy of worship form emerge in a second? Can each of you see yourself in the awareness of those same deities? I am an ancestor deity, an ancestor at the confluence age, and worthy of worship from the copper age. So, what should we have the thought of or the awareness of? I am an ancestor deity, an ancestor at the confluence age, and worthy of worship from the copper age. In the golden and silver ages, you have a right to the kingdom. So, in 1 second, finish all other thoughts and become stable in your ancestor and worthy of worship form. Acha. To all you children who have taken an avyakt and divine incarnation, blessings, love and remembrance for the birthday of the Father and for the birthday of you children. You right hand serviceable children who are constantly merged in the heart of the Dilaram Father. To such elevated souls who are seated on the heart throne, to all the children who are the elevated form of a point by constantly knowing the importance of the point, to the souls worthy of respect who remain constantly stable in their self-respect and give others spiritual respect, to the master bestower children who, as master donors, children of the bestower, give each and every one something or other from their infinite treasure store, Bap Dada's multi-million fold love and remembrance, even more love, remembrance and namaste than the Kohinoor diamond to the Prabhu Noor children, that is light of the Father. So Bap Dada is giving us more love than even the Kohinoor diamond, calling us the Prabhu Noor children. Today's blessing: may you be a master creator and order each of your powers according to the need. Let's hear the blessing once again. Baba says, may you be a master creator and order each of your powers according to the need. Baba explains the blessing: before performing any act, invoke the powers that relate to the act. So, before performing any act, Baba says, invoke the power that relates to the act. Order it as its master, because all of these powers are like your arms. Your arms cannot do anything without your orders. Order the power of tolerance to accomplish a task successfully and see how success is guaranteed. However, if instead of issuing that order, you become afraid and think about whether you will be able to do something or not, if you have this type of fear, that order will not work. Therefore, be a fearless master creator and use every power according to your orders. Finally, the slogan for today: take everyone to the shore by revealing the Father, the bestower of support. Slogan once again: take everyone to the shore by revealing the Father, the bestower of support. Acha, Om Shanti. In the Avyakt Ishara for the month, have love for solitude and imbibe unity and concentration. Today's Avyakt Ishara is: just as an inventor remains in solitude when creating an invention, similarly, here too, to be in solitude means to be lost in the depths of one. Baba says you need to be in solitude, away from external attractions. It isn't a question of just being in solitude by yourself in your room, but let your mind be in solitude. So Baba clarifies, being in solitude doesn't mean it isn't a question of just being in solitude by yourself in your room, but let your mind be in solitude. Concentration of the mind means to stay in remembrance of the One. To be concentrated is real solitude. Acha, Om Shanti.